Welcome to another PC Sports Cards $1,000 challenge financial review of a grading order. In this order, we got 12 cards graded. We've sold 11 of them. We still have one card. I'll tell you what we're doing with that at the end of the video. This video, we're going to show you that sometimes a 10 doesn't actually make the money you think it's going to make. You actually lose money, and you got to be smarter when you're submitting cards for grading. So the first card up, by the way, in this order, we went 10 for 12 with PSA 10's and 1-8 and 1-9. First card up, John Elway Red Mosaic. Got this really cheap, $2.74. Total cost after the grading fee was $21.24. We sold it for $23. Net sale of $18.09. Profit, quote unquote, was minus $3.15. So even though we got a 10 on this card, we still lost money. If you remember back from a previous order, we had a orange reactive that was the blue with the orange, and that was a PSA 10 as well, and that's sold for $40 fixed price. So we could either be more patient with it or understand the color match is going to sell for a premium, and sometimes, even if it's a Hall of Famer, you're going to lose money. So unfortunately, we start off with minus $3.15. My Mike Trout woes continued with color refractors. This Bowman Chrome blue refractor number to 150 got a 9. I think the centering was the problem on it. Still not 100% sure. But $19 raw. After grading was $37.50. Sold it for $30. Net of $23.90. Minus 36%. Big loser on this one. But I want you to ask yourself after you see the next card, which card would you rather own for about the same amount of money? We have this 2021 Mike Trout Chrome Refractor insert that we bought for $5.99 raw. It actually got a 10 and sold for $37.65. Quick math numbers. We paid about a third of the price of it raw. We got about 20% more out of the sale because it's a PSA 10. I personally would prefer to own the 9, the blue 9, if I'm collecting Mike Trout cards. Unless I'm specifically collecting PSA 10s, I personally prefer that card. This one I think is a cool card. It's throwback. Has that 1965 design. Cool picture. 24% profit on this one, $5.76. Finally turning this around. We got a lot of comments that people like this format of video, so I'm going to make sure I get these out there. We also have a couple other cool ones that we're working on for the rest of the week. Some showing some of the ridiculous consignment that we got in. Upper Deck Jack Quinn, Young Guns. This one sold fixed price before the auctions even ran. Paid $19.60 raw, $38.10 after grading. Sold for our full ask $79.99, net $67.99. Profit nearly $30, which is 78%. We absolutely destroyed it with Young Guns overall. I will be buying more, especially since I'm noticing the price is going down right now. I'm going to buy more so I can have them back for the beginning of the season and make money both on the increase of the value of the card and the increase of the PSA 10 grades. $29.89 profit on this one puts us in profit zone overall. Tyrese Halliburton, orange reactive, NBA debut. I said it twice. This was a mistake card to buy. I didn't realize it was the NBA debut. I would have probably made money if it was the real one, not the debut. Paid $5.75 raw for it. $24.25 total cost. Sold for $26.21, so still sold for more, but after all the eBay fees and all that stuff, lost $3.50, minus 14%. This is another one that if I wasn't doing the $1,000 challenge, I probably would have just stuck at $34.99, no offers, and waited for it to get hit. I want to run it as if I'm just trying to move through the money as fast as possible and reuse it. So that's why I did this. Minus $3.50 is what it is. Luka Reactive Yellow PSA 10. This card is like, I thought it was going to go $35, $40. It actually went $60.99 with some bids at the end to bring it up. Net of about $52, total profit just over $26, more than doubled my money on this PSA 10, and I was worried this was going to be another one like the Halliburton. So that's why sometimes you just don't know. Some auctions just go up. Somebody's just looking for that card. Somebody is looking at the other 400, 500, 600 auctions we have running in a day, or 3,000, 4,000 we have running in a week, and they just want to add it on for the extra shipping costs, and they're not going to have to pay the whole shipping fee. Advantage of selling on a big platform like ours. This one made $26 on. J-Rod Sapphire. I was actually worried about this card. He hasn't been playing that well. The card is going down in value. Still able to eke out a profit on this one. $15 raw. Sold for $52. After fees, $44.20. Profit $10.65. Nearly a 33% profit on this card. Can't really complain about that. Can't really complain about making money when his cards are down. I would have gotten killed if it was a 9, though. Next up, McDavid Platinum. I think this is another strike through hockey right now. Pop 5 or 6 on this card. Really low pop. I expect this to go for over $100. Unfortunately, it only sold for $60. I only made $28.48 on this card that cost $4 raw. So can't really be that upset about it. 126% ROI, and I still wasn't super happy with it. I will be looking for more platinum rainbows throughout the years. Remember yesterday's video? We only lost $5 or $6 on the 9. We made more than that up. We have 4 or 5 that we can get 9s on that we end up breaking even if we break it down by card. What I mean by that is we made $28 on this one. On those other ones, if we lose $5 5 times, that's losing $25. We're still in the profit zone with that. Big one, Ohtani Sterling Continuity. I did buy 2 of these. Both of them got 10s. This was the second one that came back. This one I paid a little bit more. I actually accidentally bought this one. I didn't mean to accept somebody's counter offer, but I did. I still paid for it. I wasn't happy. One of the corners looked a little soft when I got it in. I have that note in my spreadsheet. Remember, I will add links to the spreadsheets. I'll add another one to this video so you guys can all check out the spreadsheet. I've added a few things to it. $81 total cost. I did turn down a $230 offer when I had a listed fixed price. I got $222.50, paid $191.35 net sale, over $100 profit on the same card, over 100% ROI on this one card alone. I will add, I do on the website, on the sheet, also have an ROI tracker. So we could probably set up formulas to track ROI by player, by type, and all those other different things. I may set some of those things up throughout the next couple of weeks. This Ohtani was interesting. I bought this Ohtani in a lot of about 30 cards on blowout. The lot was $16. This was the only card that I got graded from the lot. I made the cost $15. There's another Ohtani Sepia that I have that I'm going to just auction soon. But I made this cost $15 and that cost $1. So the rest of the lot is free in reality. I would have done $16, but I just wanted the numbers to look a little bit better on the website, on the sheet. What I mean by that is not the profit and all that stuff look better. I mean just the formulas work better because if everything else is 0, it's really annoying to work with. So $15 for this card, even though I got the whole lot for basically that much. $33.50 total cost. Sold for $63 as a PSA 10. Net $53.55. Profit $20. So the whole lot I'm into for negative $19 in reality right now. So when I run that Sepia, no matter what it gets, it's profitable. And everything else I have in there, I'm just going to throw into a quarter box or 50-cent box or whatever and just take it when it comes. But I'm not going to include that in the challenge. What we're seeing throughout this is that the key names, the Trout, the Ohtani, the Luka, the McDavid, are all huge profit numbers. The smaller names, like the Halliburton, and Elway's retired. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's not like in everybody's face right now. Those are the ones that are a little bit rougher to make money on. So stick to the key relevant names and you'll always make money. Grading and getting 10s, knowing how to look over cards. I'm not saying you're going to make money no matter what. Don't want that to come out. What I'm saying is if you know what you're doing, you can make money with the key names. AJ Brown, black and white checker. We knew this wasn't going to grade well. Still wanted to throw it in there because it had a high profit possibility. Got an 8. Lost more than the grading fee on a minus 58%, but you live and you learn. In the end of the day, I thought this was going to sell for like $10 or $15, so I'm happy with what I did. I'm happy with the loss that I took on it. Obviously, I'd rather just sell it raw and lose only $3 or $4, but it is what it is. Overall numbers on the left. You see all the numbers that we had, the profit numbers. 189.65 is our total profit. That should be in green. I didn't change it by accident. We also have a Breece Hall red-yellow mosaic of 80 that is not in this number. That we're into for about $44. It's a PSA 10, pop 1. I'm holding that until we get to until football season. That's going to be a profitable card no matter what I do. So I'm not really that upset about showing you these numbers and saying, oh, I'm holding on to this one card. Card costs for the ones that have sold. $174.75. Grading fees $203.50. I love spending more on grading than the actual cards. Total cost $378.25. Gross sales $674.59. Net sales $567.90. Profit, net sales minus total cost is 189.65. Just like yesterday's video. ROI 50% on these cards. Even losing money on some PSA 10s, getting a PSA 8, losing money on the PSA 9 Trout. 50% ROI on this order. ROI on cash out of pocket, meaning not including the grading fees, just the money that we actually spent, 108%. Grading to consignment is great because you get to use that money over and over again. I have like $1,800 that I need to spend right now to buy more cards. I have more videos like this coming up. We have a lot of cool stuff this week. We're going to do a reveal of a vintage order that came back for tomorrow and then some other stuff. Make sure you comment. Let us know what you think. Like you guys said, you like this format, so that's why I put this video out today. We want to do what's valuable to you, so you let us know, and we're going to put videos out like that. Thanks so much. Have a great day.